Cronin at Indiana. Nomad, any history here?
I'm not sure if there's any history here. Obviously, these guys are both in the Big Ten, so if they were to get starting spots, they could meet in folk style. But I do not know of any matches as far as these two in Greco.
Koontz originally a Wisconsin product. Cronin from California.
California also, I don't know, sneaky good at Greco.
Yeah, low-key good. I mean, we've had some really good guys. Sheridan was at Final X this year.
Robbie Smith, Peyton Omania.
Peyton Omania has been in several finals of trials.
45 seconds in here. Now, this is where it's crucial. Brady Koontz, I was tremendously impressed in Raleigh at World Team Trials with his lefty gut. So if he can get Cronin put down here, you best believe he's getting at least 2 turns. And he's been controlling center, so I would not be surprised. You see the ref starting to point at Cronin.
Yeah, Koontz really holding center. Well, as soon as I say that, Cronin becomes a little bit more active.
Another thing Koontz will do, he'll also go to double unders and use that length advantage that he has over, well, pretty much everyone at this weight. So 134 in. And we have Cronin going down. So again, folks, keep an eye on that lefty gut wrench of Koontz. We'll see how long he gets put down. They've been giving him about 25 seconds on the senior level, and trying to go to that lefty gut. Cronin do a good job fighting it off, and there it is. Well, there's the first one, 3-0 lead. Trying to pop his hips once again, 5-0. That's what he did all day in Raleigh, Willie.
And you see, let's be honest, guys that are very good and very confident in their parterre, even at the highest level, senior worlds. That's what they do. They try to get that forced parterre and then go to work for there. Who does that all the time is Ellis.
Oh, Ellis probably our best.
That way, yeah.
From top, Timmy Hands spoke very extensively before Final X Rutgers about Ellis' top game. Now, for me, though, we talk about it in freestyle a lot. The separation is in parterre. For me, the separation in Greco is guys who can score on their feet. Now, Koontz and Max Nowry put on a show at Final X, especially in match 2. And especially there was a specific flurry that had maybe the best 30 to 45 seconds that we got to see at Final X. Now, of course, remember that now it's short time anyway, but no one else can be put down this period. You can only put down once per period. And I think there's a train rumbling above us right over the Fargo Dome. The Fargo Dome is actually built under Penn Station.
I'm gonna go. That's some sort of
aircraft carrier. Yeah, it is quite distracting as they head back to their corners once again. Brady Koontz of the Ohio Regional Training Center in Titan Mercury with his father Brian and Terrell Delagnev in his corner, leading 5-0 over Liam Cronin of the Hoosier Wrestling Club. He has Angel Escobedo and, well, Mike Dixon was in his corner, but that gentleman on the stage is not Mike Dixon. So I'm going to go ahead and say that gentleman either has a personal familial relation or was Cronin's club coach coming up. Do you know who that is over there, Will?
I can't see because the lights are so
low. It's kind of hard to tell, honestly, unless they're on the stage. Even sometimes when they're on the stage.
When they turn down the lights here. No, I do not know who that is.
Yeah. Coming out for the second period here, 3 minutes on the clock. Spot at the U23 World Championships on the line. U23s will be in Budapest this year. That one was for Mark Bader.
Budapest. He loves saying that. So let's see if Cronin can get something going here. And you know how this works, guys. If Cronin can be a little bit more active, he will likely get his chance on top.
And you saw there, the 5-0 lead. Koontz getting 2 turns. I tell you, it was incredible to me. Every match at World Team Trials, you get more than 2 turns when you get a guy put down. I mean, that's an absurd conversion rate, Willie.
Yes, sir.
Trying to figure out when, and I think Cronin's going to be put. I'm sorry, they white paddled that.
Yeah, offered to put Cronin down again, but it was white paddled.
So,
Koontz he's a tough to figure out because he's so long. The high dive in for Cronin. He's going to go for it. Headlock. They're going to call it a slip, I believe.
Well, all right. So the judge chair went white paddle.
Whistle went white paddle too. The whistle went slip.
So taking a look at the World Championship schedule here, Willie, and November 1st is when this weight will be wrestling, and then if they get to the medal round or repechage, November 2nd. So November 1st is when you'll get to see the winner here compete for a world title in Budapest. We are just over halfway through this second period, and they're going to offer passive against Koontz. This will be Cronin's first opportunity on top. And a couple turns here would give him the lead on criteria.
And you see how that forced parterre works, right? If you notice the nuances, the referee offered to put Cronin down. It was white paddled, but what did that do? It made Cronin take an opportunity. It made Cronin take a chance and take risk. Then what does that do? It eventually leads to Cronin getting an opportunity on top. So there's a situation where the threat of forced parterre, it advocates for action.
So no one can be put down here in the final minute 3. 19 seconds on top there for Cronin, which is a little shorter than they normally give guys on top
but he didn't have
upper
much,
levels.
He didn't have much going on.
I agree. I don't disagree with the call. Just it is a little bit shorter than we normally see. The other thing is, in freestyle, if there's points on the board, they're oftentimes not going to put a guy on the clock in the second period. Sometimes they will. But in Greco, because of the nature of it, they will often utilize both of those opportunities to put guys down, 1 per period. Final 25 seconds here, Will. 5-1 lead for Koontz. Another high dive attempt for Cronin, and Koontz doing an excellent job keeping those elbows in and keeping the pressure on him as Cronin goes to a 2-on-1 late. He's going to need to go big here, Will. But it looks like Brady Koontz of the Ohio Regional Training Center and Titan Mercury with the 5-1 winner for Liam Cronin. He will take a 1-0 lead in this series for the 55-kilo U23 World Team spot.
Pretty dominant win for Koontz. The difference, no man, parterre.
Lefty gut wrench, man. Well, I mean, one of the best lefty gut wrenches of any young prospect in this country.